Good morning guys, welcome back to Operation Crypto for today's market update. As you can see, yesterday on the morning video we was pushing up, it was around here, and then during the night, bang, straight back down to the equilibrium. We actually lost it a little bit and come back down to 29,200. It's a nightmare this market, isn't it? I mean, we came to, looks like we've hit this level of resistance here. If you look at this region in terms of the horizontal array, we've pretty much hit that wick there. And rejected straight off. It formed a top. It is what it is, and we've come back down into this oversold territory now. Look, last time was an oversold territory. We started to push up. We have hit that oversold territory, so I'm expecting that we do reclaim back up towards this 30k region at some stage in the next day or two. But let's have a look at a couple of things. So I want to drop to a 4-hour time frame, and I want to show you something here. The moving average, so I should say the EMA. 200 exponential moving average. We've had two rejections now off that moving average 200. There's a good chance that next time we come up we do break through, but it just seems a long distance away, doesn't it? When we're getting some nice candles up here and we're slamming back down, it's quite frustrating. But that's the area we need to break. As you can see, we've had two candles, one there and one there, which have wicked through it, and then that's been that level of resistance, and we have dropped straight through it. So if we start to climb up again, and third time lucky, I think we do break through that. What I'm looking for is a long on Bitcoin. Not happened yet. I said it on yesterday's video. I said, look, might have been a tweet. I'm looking for a 4-hourly closure above the moving average 200 on a 4-hour time frame. If we get a closure of a candle above here, I will open a long. You might ask yourself, why don't I open one down here? I'd rather see confirmation of a potential long with that closure above here. So I'm looking for something like, if we're looking at past, okay, when we're starting to get some closures above that 4-hour, we're pushed up. Closures there, we're pushed up. We've got some closures here and we're pushed up. So you get the gist. And also you can use it as support as well. So every time we are breaking above it, sometimes it is not sustained. But the majority of the time, when you get them closures above it, it does start to really get a good bit of pump. And we are due a relief rally. We've not had any major significant rises since pretty much the end of March. So we're talking 11-12 weeks worth of bearish price action with no relief. And I think we are due one. If we do get that closure above, I'm actually going to long it and look at setting some TPs up here around 37,500. Might take some profit up on the way. I think this could be a good area here around 34k, but we'll see. That's the bullish scenario. We need to look for closures on the 4-hour above the moving average 200. If we reject though from here, I mean, we've, like I say, this is at equilibrium. I've this set up for a while now. Let's drag it further across. We actually lost that level, and then we've come up and we're currently rejecting off at EQ. We need to get back above that. If we reject from here, you're going to see the price come back down to this region here. You're at 28,600. So a couple of things. If you're looking for longs, really, I mean, if we get some closures above here, then you could long it up to this region, up around 30,500. And if it continues, then looking at my long here, this is my long region around here. When we get them closures, I'm looking for a long. But in the same breath, if we are not going to break through here and we start coming down, it could be a decent level to short back down to this region here. And then if we did lose that region, you could be looking to short it down to this region or this region. So we've got around 26k and 27k. So it's 28k there. But remember, there's always lower. I'm expecting, let's go to a different chart. I'm expecting something very similar to this. Let's get rid of that 200. Price action, whenever you're in a bullish or bearish cycle, is positive and negative. So you can get bullish rises, you can get bearish drops, and this is exactly what's happened back in this previous one. Look at this, how many rises we had. That's 1 relief bounce, 2 relief bounce, 3, 4. Every time we get smaller, don't we? And then we get a major sell-off and then push to the upside. So we've had what, 4, 5 relief bounces there on that 2017 cycle. We've rarely had that many so far yet. I mean, you could say we had 1, 2, that one was actually quite a big one, 3, we've not had one since. I'm looking for a rise up to 37s, which would be around there, make it a smaller one, then we could come down small and then get that yearly low in of that cycle and then start to push up. So I'm still waiting for that second major rise. This is not a rise, this is just a little bit of consolidation. I'm looking for a decent relief rally if we go back to a past as well, we'll just have a bit of zoom in and have a look at the size of these rises. So we'll just use the price range here. So from this bottom here to the top, we did a 96% rise. If you check it out here, we did a 57% rise. You can see they all getting smaller. From the bottom here, a 50% rise, and you get the drift, don't you? If we had something like a rise like that, maybe even a 50% rise from the lows, you're talking around, where's 37k is there. So that's a big potential 40% rise if we do push up to it. And so that's something personally that I can see happening. It won't be bullish. A lot of people may start to get bullish because they'll see the rise coming. You'll see the Moon Boys, you know, all the names. They'll be screaming 100k, 200k, Bitcoin bear market over. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be a relief rally, and then we're going to sell off. So people, they'll start seeing this rally and they won't believe it until they get here and think, all right, is it going to keep going up? So they'll start buying here, and then they'll get wrecked again when the price comes back down. So just be wary of that. I've bought some spot holdings around here. So I've bought some VeChain. I bought some a couple of days ago. I've bought some Zilliqa, actually. I bought some Zilliqa yesterday, and I bought some Polkadot and some RSR. I'm happy if we don't get this relief rally and the price continues to die off. But I think those are personal, long-term great investments. But if we do get that relief rally, I will be looking to take some profit off. I've already marked some profit regions off. If RSR pushes up to this region here at 2.27, I've got it marked up. I will be taking profit there. Zilliqa, I'll be taking profit here at 8.5 cent, and VeChain, I'll be taking profit here at 5.7 cent. I think we've got a good 30 to 50 to 100% rises potentially on altcoins on a relief rally if it happens. I'm hoping that we do get a relief rally because it will be a nice level to take profit. So fingers crossed we do get those back bounces, and fingers crossed we can really start to push back up out of this EQ and then go on and target that 37k range. I'll be happy enough if we break out of 33, 34k, but let's see. I'm still waiting for that rally, what potentially could be beyond the horizon. If it doesn't come, then we're going to be underwater for a while in some altcoins, but plenty of stables there to keep me going for the next few years. So that's the risk you've got to take at some stage. At some stage you have to deploy. And I think personally it's a good time, long term. I know it can go down, I mention that on every video, but it is what it is. But that's it, that's my thoughts on the market today. Quick look at the Fear and Greed Index, that's at 15. It's actually a little bit of a rise. I can imagine maybe in a few hours when it's registered this dump, it'll be back down to around 10 again. Still favouring the market. It's been extreme fear for a few months now, and it is the best time to buy. Usually when you're in extreme fear, go against your emotions and buy it up. But that's going to do it. That's my thoughts on the market today. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.